I rated this book 4 stars. However, upon reflection of the last few weeks, I think that I've definitely been rating books quite generously so far this year. Leanne has grown up knowing that she must serve the Immortals, who once protected her and her kingdom from a vicious enemy. But when she's poisoned, her grandfather steals an enchanted lotus in order to save her life. Enraged by his betrayal, the Immortal Queen commands the powerful god of war to attack. Upon her grandfather's death, Leanne ascends the throne, vowing to end her kingdom's obligation to the Immortals. But with darker forces closing around them and her kingdom plunging into peril, Leanne must risk everything in order to save her people from an unspeakable fate, even if it means forming a dangerous bond with an immortal. If I had to compare this to any other book, I'm not really sure. I do tend to sway more towards darker romantasy, but despite the similarities, I wouldn't really compare it to anything like A Shadow in the Ember or even Quicksilver. I'd probably say that it was more like When the Moon Hatched, but I wouldn't say that the writing was as tricky or I guess as poetic as that one is. It was still a very easy read, and as I said, it did contain some darker elements, but it was also very whimsical at times, and it had a really interesting world.